Right then, just wanted to show you the difference between before the ultrasonic and after the ultrasonic. I mean, if I had a parts washer, I'd put those in because they're only really dirty on the outside. As you can see, they're just seriously oily. You just touch them and you're black. But the ultrasonic gets them up nice and clean. They look a bit more like they're supposed to. So we got two done and back together, one cooking in the ultrasonic and one more to go. I think we'll go and make a start. Well, put that back on for half an hour and then we'll go and make a start on the tappets. Right then, so we got the top off. There's a lot of good news in here. Cam lobes look mint. Can't see anything obviously broken. These were out but not bad, so I've adjusted them. And then we got to this side. As you can see, there's supposed to be a little bit of play there. There's nothing. That's what I found on the other side. But then look at this. That's unadjusted. I think we might have found a culprit, because the cam chain, to be perfectly honest, doesn't look that bad. There's about 1 millimetre of play here, so we're going to get that adjusted up. You can hear it. I don't know if you can see how much it's moving, but it shouldn't be anything like that. Okay, so in a way that's good news. I'm hoping that that's the clacking. I think I might be hoping a bit too much, but it certainly isn't going to help. So we'll get that adjusted. The last carb is cooking, so I'm going to adjust that up, then we'll do the fronts, hopefully find a bit more there, and hopefully that'll quieten it down a bit, but we'll find out when we fire it up. I suspect it's still going to clap like a can of marbles, but let's see, it's worth doing. Right then, front's done as well now, just putting that back up. Wasn't as bad as the back, but same thing, they were all set different. Don't really understand what the person that set the tappets on this was doing, but they did it wrong. Anyway, they're set right now. 6 thou on these, on the 1100, 5 thou on the 750. So right, just got to button it all back together now, and then I can put all the coil packs and everything back in, put the radiator back on, get it all ready, and then we're just waiting on the reassembled carbs to go back in, and then we're done. Then we can fire it up and see if it still clacks, which it will. And there we go, back together, radiator back in. It's about as much as I can put the coils back in. Covers are back on, tappets are done. So that's as much as I can do now until I get the carbs back together. Last one's just cooking. Well, we'd be done by now, except I'm a pleb, and when I put these back together I forgot to put these tubes in. So now I've got to take them back off the plenum to get them tubes in, which probably means them springs that I've just spent 20 minutes trying to get back in are going to have to come out again. Hey ho, we'll just do it until we're done. We'll just do it until we're done. There we go, cleaned and reassembled. I've not gone to town on them. I mean, literally they've just been through the ultrasonic cleaner, which has got rid of most of the oil that was on the outside of them. They were pretty clean inside. Didn't see an awful lot wrong with them, to be honest. Might have been an air leak, which could be part of our problem, which I've fixed. But other than that, yeah, they're tired, but they're okay. So we'll put those back on tomorrow, see if they leak, which they probably will. And then we'll maybe try starting it up, find out that I haven't cleaned them well enough, take them back off, clean them again, and just do that another 5 or 6 times, and they might be right. But anyway, they're ready to go back on.